All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armand, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? So apparently everyone's favorite troll, Jason Lee, is under fire again, which is nothing new. Is under fire again for apparently trying to blackmail Beyonce into, I'm not really sure, but blackmailing Beyonce if he doesn't get a Kelly Rowland interview. And this is all because he is upset that she did not include him in the Renaissance. Okay. Jason Lee feels some type of way. He's saying that she should have included all of Black media, but it sounds like he's a little frustrated that out of all the gays that were included in the Renaissance, he felt entitled. And because he is Jason Lee, he felt like he should have been included in the Renaissance, and the Renaissance really didn't Renaissance because he was not included in the Renaissance. And apparently because he made that statement, he said, you know, him making that statement better not stop him from getting his Kelly Rowland interview, or he's going to release some pertinent information on Beyonce that he has. So let me let you guys, and the people on the internet are not feeling that. So let me give you guys the tea real quick. I'm going to play you this audio. Mind you, somebody sent me this like almost a week ago, I feel like. I just paid it, but girl, since it's going viral now, I just decided, girl, let's get into it. So let me let you listen to what he had to say.
When you don't include other Black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. I think optically, when you don't include other Black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more Black. And I spent thousands, over $40,000 in tickets, and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now.
So right now he's telling them the tea on whatever tea he has on Beyonce. And everybody's gagging about the tea that he has on Beyonce right now. I guess his coworkers, employees, whatever.
Ooh, and that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce, and they're not going to share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now, if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I can get it to I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
The fires that will come of that.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing this industry game. I think optically when you don't.
So that's what he said. Here's my thoughts. I'm not surprised, but at this point, I think that Jason Lee, I mean, I feel like we end up saying the same thing over and over and over. Like, girl, just in a nutshell, at this point, she likes this. He likes this. This is what he likes. Like, if you can't give me something, then let me just talk about me trashing Jennifer Hudson, talk about me, at least let me trend somehow. I just think it's a bit bizarre for you to feel some type of way that you didn't get to go to the Renaissance, and then all of a sudden you want to kind of trash Beyonce and say you have these receipts and then threaten the publicist or manager, whoever Yvette is to you, to Beyonce, and say, if you did, because you're speaking out against her not inviting you and including you to the Renaissance, if that affects your Kelly Rowland interview, you're going to put the receipts out. It's just like, girl, there's two things. You're messy. You have no loyalty, and that's fine. I think at some point, though, you have to realize, girl, you have to just be okay with you might not get invited to everything because of the type of work that you do. Same here with me. At some point, you looked at it as low-hanging fruit. No matter how much you polish it up, no matter how much you make it clean and gold and pretty and money behind it, people look at bloggers and commentators that, talk about news and celebrity gossip as low-hanging fruit. That's just what it is. So we're not going to get invited to everything. We're not going to be in everything. But I think Jason Lee's thing is he felt some type of way that the T.S. Madisons of the world, Laverne Coxes of the world, Kevin Prodigies, Honey Balenciagas, a lot of these girls, prominent gay historic figures and icons within the community, were included in the Renaissance, whether it was the movie, the soundtrack, the album, the concert, whatever, the red carpet screening, but he wasn't there. Girl, the people don't see it for you like that. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I think about gay culture and gay icons, I don't see Jason Lee. I've never seen Jason Lee in that space. She's never been a ballroom girl. She's never been like a prominent gay figure. Jason Lee's always been one of those people that acted as if he wasn't really a part of the gay community, but just so happened to be gay. So I don't understand what he would be there for. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for Jason Lee to be included there, unless, and it would only be for his ego. And I just think that, he felt some type of way that people like T.S. Madison and other people were included, but he wasn't, because he feels like, well, I'm Jason Lee, I'm Hollywood Unlocked, and this, that, and the third. But girl, let's just be honest. Hollywood Unlocked, they're not even doing business like that. Hollywood Unlocked has the Instagram platform, but at this point, I heard through the grapevine, Hollywood Unlocked has laid half the people off because they're not even doing red carpets anymore. Jason Lee now is trying to focus on the Jason Lee show. So to make it seem like this is about black media, this, that, and the third, no, girl, this is about your ego. You wanted to be there so you can feel like you were a part of the elite gays in the Renaissance moment. Beyonce didn't include you in the moment, so now you feel some type of way. Girl, everybody is not going to open their door for you. And unfortunately, you should be thankful that you have a friend like Cardi B that you can kind of bully and force to do stuff for you. But you're not going to be able to bully everybody like you're able to do that with Cardi B and, Tamar and what's the other one, the crazy one, Tiffany Haddish. Everybody is not afraid of you. Everybody doesn't want to work with you, and everybody doesn't really see the value in Hollywood Unlocked, and they don't have to, because Hollywood Unlocked, Beyonce doesn't need you. She doesn't need you to be in the Renaissance. She doesn't need you to do any of these things. And whatever tea you feel like you can spill on Beyonce, it's not going to matter, and Beyonce is not going to respond. So I just think that was really late to even do, because it was like, girl, how you going to get mad and they say, oh, if I don't get the Kelly Rowland interview because I said this, then I'm spilling the tea. Well, girl, you might as well spill the tea at this point, because you're not getting the interview. Now, in regards to the Kelly Rowland interview, I just feel like at some point, there's no shade to Blueface or Krishan and things like that, but girl, Jason Lee is the Blueface, Krishan, Carlissa, Jaden, Alexis circuit. That's your niche at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're throwing shade at Jennifer Hudson because she got Jeannie Mai. First of all, if I'm Jeannie Mai and there's no shade, I'm not. You want to get people like Jeannie Mai and Kelly Rowland, this, and the third, you should have kept that train when you had Cardi B up there. You don't expect a Jeannie Mai to sit down after Blueface or a Kelly Rowland to sit down after Krishan Rock. It's just not going to happen, okay? And so it is what it is. But then you also don't go in and start exposing Beyonce and then thinking Kelly Rowland is going to sit down with you and then thinking you're going to threaten her and bully people into coming on your show. And for a while, that's just what he does. And I maybe that's his tactic. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. But I just think this is extremely weird to feel some type of way that you weren't included in the Renaissance, talk about it because your feelings are hurt, and then threaten to expose some information if you don't get a Kelly Rowland interview. Like, girl, everybody doesn't have to sit with you. Everybody doesn't have to like you. Everybody doesn't have to see it for you. They just don't. And everybody is not afraid of whatever tea you feel like you have. Everybody is not afraid of you, and everybody doesn't give a damn. That works with certain people, but that's not going to work with everybody else. You're not going to... Beyonce don't give a damn about whatever tea Jason Lee feel like he have. Put it out. Who cares? It's not going to end Beyonce. And it also is not going to make you a star. That's what I just don't... I be so confused sometimes because I'm like, girl, what do Jason Lee... What does he want? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. So I hope he gets what he's looking for. But at this point, I think it's extremely weird to be holding on to information and be trying to leverage that into bullying people to get interviews. Like, girl, if you're going to get the interviews, you're going to get the interviews, babe. If not, be okay with it. And be okay with the fact that everybody doesn't see it for you. A lot of people don't like you. But I realize a lot of people tolerate you because you try to blackmail them or blackball them or try to utilize your platform and be a nuisance and harass them and annoy them into doing things for you. That may work with certain celebrities, but it's not going to work with all. And so at some point, you have to realize that, girl, there are some people that like you, and then there's some people that don't like you, and everybody doesn't have to see it for you. And, girl, you're not really that girl like that everybody feels like they need to attach their brand to. Sorry, it just is what it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that Beyonce just should have included Jason Lee in the Renaissance for his own ego? Because that's the thing. And this is what gets me too. He does this thing like black media. Girl, this is not about black media. Just like you running for office. None of this is about the people, the community, media. This is all for your ego. This is a part of your 2024 rebrand that you do every 6 to 7 months. You do a rebrand. Oh, I'm doing this now. Oh, I've trained this Lee. Oh, girl, this is all for you to say, well, look what I did and look how much I've accomplished. And Jason Lee, blah, 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 blowing a bunch of smoke up your own ass. This is all it's about. Nothing about this is about black media. Nothing about this is about, changing the environment for the people. This is all about you to go and gloat and brag about what you did. And the fact is, there was a whole moment full of elite gays, and you weren't a part of that moment. As much as you tried to chase Beyonce down, she told you when she ran from you, and then when you tried to leak the pictures of the twins, they don't care. They don't care. You can keep doing that game on Cardi B and Tiffany Haddish and Tamar. Those are the people you can play that with. Beyonce don't give a damn. You're not going to bully Beyonce into working with you. It's not going to happen, girl. Hang it up. Stick to the level of celebrities that you're used to. You're not doing it. Beyonce doesn't see it for you. She saw it for T.S. Madison and everybody else but you. It is what it is. Okay? And so at the end of the day, that's just what it is, child. But don't try to gaslight the public like, oh, this should have been about black media. And no, girl, this should have been about you, as it always is. You're butthurt because you didn't get to be involved in the Renaissance movement. And usually when things happen around town or culturally, you know how to weasel your way into certain rooms and certain doors. And unfortunately, you weren't able to weasel your way into the Beyonce door. They don't see it for you. And they don't care about what tea you have. And you're gagging. And you feel like you're not going to get the Kelly Rowland interview, but you probably weren't going to get the Kelly Rowland interview whether you said anything or you didn't. But you're probably really not going to get it now. Especially that you're blackmailing. You probably could have gotten it if you didn't blackmail her. But it'd be interesting. We'll see. Maybe you get it, maybe you don't get it. But at the end of the day, who gives a damn? I just feel as though to try to blackmail people into doing interviews with you is kind of weird. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. Do you think that Jason Lee is deserving of a Kelly Rowland interview? Do you think he should have been a part of the Renaissance? I mean, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. And again, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, keep the same energy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.